Today I'm going to transform every Minecraft mob into characters from Poppy Playtime 5. We're going to start in this new world, where I need to find 11 marked locations each with a mob to turn into a different character. Each of them will get a special habitat that I'm going to build and items with powers to defeat the Poppy Playtime monsters. And our main objective is to defeat the boys from Prototype 1006. Alright, I'm already here. Man, this is going to be so awesome. We have this little village in front of us, and right now I have no items at all. These here are all the mobs that I'm going to transform in today's video, including what I think will be the coolest, which is the Prototype Mucins, but starting with the Giblet. And the mob I'm going to choose to transform him, well, it won't actually be me choosing. Here in front of us, we have this table written mobs, and it's here for a reason. This roulette wheel is going to choose which mob we're going to use to transform into the Giblet. Let's see what comes up. And it's the villager, all right then. Actually, I think the villager suits him. All right then, come here, my villager friend. And now we're going to Blockbench to transform him. With the 3D model of the villager here in Blockbench, I'm going to start by deleting and modifying the parts we're not going to use. I'm going to create him from scratch so none of these parts will matter. What we need to do here is stretch a cube, pull it up here, another one here, another one below, pull one more. Stretch here, another cube, here again, and up here. I know this only looks like a weird square, but if we add a texture, look at this. It's the body part with a green jacket. Now I'm going to stretch another cube here, pull it down once more, and finally. This here is that strap he has holding from one side of the jacket to the other. Now pull the leg, stretch it, and the shoe. And now here on the side, we add this, which is like fur. And we're going to use this and duplicate it across many parts of his body because he has a lot of this fur since he's a stuffed animal. Now grab this leg and duplicate it to the other side a little differently. Stretch the shoe again. Yes, one leg has a shoe and the other doesn't. I think it's because he has this problem so bad that he uses a cane to support himself. Now pull the arm. Keep adding more fur here below. As I said, there will be plenty of this little fur up here too. Duplicate here downward. Now the sleeve. Stretch it, pull the hand, the finger, duplicate the finger. Remember I said he had a cane? I'm going to start making it. Since he lives in the garbage in Poppy Playtime, it's made of old things. This here is a golf ball. This part here is metal, pull here. One more detail, stretch here below, pull. And once more, and done. The cane he uses to support himself is ready. Just place it here in his hand. Perfect. Duplicate the arm to the other side. Now let's start with the head. Pull here downward, pull here. Make the mouth here, add more of this fur here, yes, more here on the side, duplicate, pull this way and rotate again. Add the tongue, the teeth, pull one more, perfect. Now the head part, place it right here. Add his eye, eyelid, this other eye, which is actually an eye patch, I don't think he can see from there, eyebrow, and the pupil. Add more fur, pull here, duplicate to the side, now the bow that holds his eye patch, and the ear, again. And now lots of fur around the ear again. Select this entire ear with the fur and duplicate to the other side. And finally, his little hair. Just select it and keep duplicating and rotating it all over the head. And this is how the Giblet model turned out here in Minecraft. I know he's the first one, and throughout the video, I'll keep getting better, but really, I really liked all the details on him. I managed to add all the fur details, the outfit with that worn old fabric, since he lives among trash, right? This here is his default pose, but he also has the walking pose. Not like any other character, but he uses his cane there to support himself. And walk around all cute. Yeah, as I said, we're going to have those 11 locations spread across the map with each one of the characters. We need to go to the Giblet's location because I'm also going to get the item I mentioned with the special power. Since he's our first mob, we don't have many items yet. So I'm going to grab a bit here, pretty much just the crossbow, and then our first objective will appear. To get the iron from the golem. We don't need much since he's the first character, it'll be much easier. And the location where he is exactly here. It's like a junkyard full of old things. Okay, a barrel already appeared on top, which means he's right there. Oh wow, it's him. He's going to attack me for sure. Whoa, but he's really slow. It's because he can't walk properly, poor thing. But I think it'll be fine to defeat him. Easy there. He actually deals a bit of damage, but the iron sword, it does a lot. Ow, ow, ow. Wait. Okay, that wasn't great. Can he do the same thing as the iron golem? Look at that. I think this might be the last sword hit. Go. There we go. Perfect. And with that, we also unlock the first item, which is their cane, but in a slightly different form. Its name is Giblet's weapon, and weapon is in quotes, because it wasn't supposed to be a weapon, right? It was supposed to be a cane, not a weapon. But you get the idea. And when we click it, it shoots a bomb projectile. And all our objectives have been completed. Now the last thing, Left to do for the giblet before moving on to the next one is to build a habitat for him. Not just for him, but for all the other 10 characters. And for that, I started by clearing a space here in my world, where we're going to use to build all the habitats. I made the markings here, and this is where the 11 mobs will be placed. But let's start with the giblet. I'm going to place him here. And done. Now everything is ready, including his habitat. Comment down below your rating for the first model and also the rating you'd give his habitat.
Because now we're moving on to the second one, which is this one here, the Goober Guts. He's one of those wrong side ultimals that comes inside that giant bag full of little critters. Speaking of which, the giant bag is here too. There are more of them. And this is the giant bag full of little critters. Speaking of which, the giant bag is here too. There are more of them. And here is the giant bag, but it comes much later. Now we need to choose a mob to make him too.
All right, let's choose the next mob that will be part of the Goober Guts. It's spinning and it'll be the sheep. I'm going to do this one a little differently. The wrong side ultimals come in purple, blue, green, and pink. They're practically identical. So I'll use a sheep color for each one of them. I'll start by creating a base for him here. Do you guys remember when I made the smiling creatures a long time ago in Poppy Playtime 4? It's going to be the same thing. They'll follow a base. And then I just copy it to make the rest since they're practically the same. Their base looks like this. The head is kind of round, so I'll just make a cube here. Actually, I already made it while I was talking to you guys. Shrink it here in front now and pull here to the back. The head part, which is a ball, is already done. Now pull the eye. So let's add the smile. Stretch it to the side, to the other side, the ear, another ear, and one more. Select this here, duplicate and pull to the side, and rotate it a little. He has a zipper here. Stretch it. This here is the plush toy, the zipper that makes it possible for him to be opened. Now the headband, and the headband detail. Stretch here, and the Goober Guts is done. Wow, I came back here in Minecraft just to see how he turned out. On the sheep, he's a bit bugged out because I haven't made his animation yet. So he's in this T-pose here. Well, everything's fine. So now let's go back to Blockbench. I need to make an animation for him. But before that, I have our base here that I saved earlier. And I'm gonna make all the others too. Since they're practically the same, there's no reason to wait. Now the next one. His characteristic is a big ear and a huge big nose. And his smile is happy. So I'll start by painting him cyan like this. Actually, I can grab the texture from the other one because it already has these details. This texture here doesn't have the details yet, so I paint this one cyan and then it already has the right details. Now just the nose, a bit bigger since he has the big nose, stretch it here below. And his mouth, well here, he's all happy. Now the ear, stretch here and again. Select this ear and duplicate to the other side. And this is how the cyan one turned out. I think it came out looking very similar to his Minecraft version. Now we have a green one. He has no ears. The difference is there's only a little thing on top, a little leaf. Now same thing, I'll select here. We have this color box, so I select his color. Done. And I can come here and just paint over it because the entire texture will already be saved. Let's start adding the details. His little leaf, stretch it once more. And there's also a little detail here. Pull here, once more, stretch and duplicate. The mouth, it's in the center. Perfect. Came out nicely. Even that little thing on him. And now finally, the Loopsy Noodle, who is pink. The ears are a bit bigger, like a rabbit, and she has a blue scarf there, and the mouth is round. So let's come here. I'll grab the pink color for her, and paint the texture pink. Add the scarf. The ear is bigger, like a rabbit's. Select this ear, duplicate to the side, and rotate. The mouth here is round. Okay, back here in Minecraft. Where are the sheep I painted earlier? I have name tags here. Pink, green, cyan, and purple. The cyan one goes on this one, and it turns cyan. And unlike before, it has the animation. Here's the pink sheep. Let me grab its color. And the animation has him sitting here like this, staying still and calm. And then when he walks, he enters the normal walking animation. Ah, here's the green one. Let me put the green on him. Also came out really cool. I know they're simpler characters, but guys, let's remember that we're still on the second character of the video. The harder ones, like the prototype, will only come toward the end. Now finally, the purple one. Very cool, perfect, and done. I already marked all the wrong side out as completed here. Now we're going to come back here where I left things organized to build our next habitats. I also already left a sign with a number indicating where each one goes. In this case, the numbers are 2, 4, 6, and 8. And so it'll be here. Number 2, number 6, and then number 4, and number 8. 4 and 8 will be here. Here will be number 8. And then I built all 4 scenes at once. The habitat for each one of them to live in. The Goober Guts, the Doodle Bones, the Biddle Boogie, and the Loopsy Noodle. Man, look at this. It's coming together really well. The scenery with each of them really worked out, and I tried to keep the main colors. For example, that one with purple, green, and yellow. This one here is cyan and pink, and this one here is the opposite, pink and cyan. Leave your rating below on what you think of the models, and also your rating for each habitat. And the last thing before we move on to the next one, which in this case would be Tim Chompkins, I have here the power for each one of them in my hand. Since they're practically the same, I also made the powers the same. The only difference is the color. Goober laser, doodle laser, loops laser, and bindle laser. I think there's not much to say. It's an extremely powerful laser. Each laser has its own color, blue, pink, and green. Here it's more of a color choice. The difference between the powers isn't much, but it does serious damage. For example, look at this villager's house. So, the villager's house that was there. And yes, if the villager is standing in front, he ends up going down the drain too, and the map, oh my god. Man, it destroyed this entire village in a matter of seconds. Look at the iron golem. Wow, is the iron golem still alive? Hold on. Oh wow, it's gonna freeze my Minecraft. And done. Yeah, the iron golem is gone. It took about 4 lasers. Man, but it's really powerful. Look at the damage it did to the world. I'll store all the powers we've gotten so far, and we can move on to the next character, which is the Chum Chum Kiss, finally. So let's spin the roulette here to see which character will land for the Chum Chum Kiss. And oh, the sniffer. Man, the sniffer is a good one. It matches quite well. He has this red fur here. I think this fur matches really well with the sniffer. To get the sniffer, I'll come here to their land, Cherry Groves. I always say the sniffers are my favorite mobs, after dogs, but I really like them a lot. They sniff so much, man. Look at that huge nose. All right then, let's transform him into the Chum Chum Kiss. Let's go. I'll start by creating the base of his body here, which will be pretty straightforward. His body has a cone shape. Right up here, we have a smaller cube like this, and then here, another even smaller one, but I think it'd be more like this. Let me make an adjustment here. And now up here, finally, the last one. Yeah, I know it's kind of strange for this to be his body, but trust me, now we're going to paint all of this, wait, no, like this in red. I could very well use the sniffer's base to make the fur texture, which is pretty similar, right? I'll try to use colors similar to the sniffers because they both have fur alike. I spent some time here making the texture, and this is how it turned out. Now I'll add the foot, the toes. Doesn't this look like the sniffer's snout? Yep. Pull here to the side. There are plenty of sniffer references here. Now stretch the fur. Here at the back and here on the side. More fur. Now the arm. Little fur hairs for the arm, hand, and the fingers of the hand. Select the arm and duplicate to the other side. The eye finally. Detail for the eye. Duplicate, copy, and pull to the side. And the pupil.
Select the entire eye, duplicate and pull to the side, but distort it a little because his eye is distorted. Little hair. Duplicate and rotate his little hair. And this is how the Chum Chum Kiss turned out. And yes, there's a detail here that I hid, which is his mouth. With the Chum Chum Kiss complete in Minecraft, we need to go to his island to defeat him and get the item with the special power.
All right, and now it's time to get the Chompkins here below. Okay, I can already see a bit of the island over there, and that's exactly where he'll be. Man, that's wild. That over there is like a hole. It's his mouth, right? Yeah, I'll just jump in the water. It's quite safe. Now we just need to find him. Man, that's wild. Oh wait, I can already see his health bar up here. I still can't tell exactly how much health he has. He's right there in front. Well, I have a few powers I can use against him, so it should be fine. There's something like a mouth on the side. Man, honestly, I do not want to fall down there. It literally looks like a bottomless pit. All right then, let's attack him. Let me just see how much damage the sword takes off. Okay, it's not much. I can barely see anything coming off his bar up there. Man, hold on. Oh, look at this. That's so cool. Oh, wait. I was gonna show you guys the mouth, but now I see my health. Man, he deals so much damage. I barely took any damage from him. And look at this. His mouth opens exactly like I made it in the animation. Man, so awesome. Okay, he doesn't take a lot of damage. All right, but that's what I have the items for, right? Let me just eat a little here. Oh man, my health. Looks like I'll have to use everything I've got. Take that. How much health does it take off? Man, not much, honestly. This here. Okay, this one takes off a bit more of his health. The bar started going down more. Man, I'm glad I have these items. Ugh, man, my health. It's dropping like crazy. Man, this is insane, right? He's really strong. Go. Let's finish him quickly. Take that, easy. Let me use some laser on him. Oops. Why am I blind? Man, he's shooting something. What is this he's shooting? It gives me slowness and blindness. Okay, that's not good. Take laser. Let's finish this quickly. If I get up here, the laser won't reach down there. Wait, I could try to dig a hole for him to fall into. That's it. Fall. Hold on. Yes, that's it, fall. That's it. No, don't climb up. Perfect. Look at this dummy. Now I just need to finish him off down there. Yes, nice. Oh, he's in the water. In the water, this doesn't deal damage. That's a problem. Let me grab some dirt here and cover the water so it doesn't flow over there. There, perfect. Now I don't think the water will flow anymore. And he's cornered there. Game over, partner? Oops, no. I'll admit, he's pretty strong, but he's dying. Go, die already. Go. That's the last hit. Take that. Man, if this thing was already this strong, imagine the 1006 project. He's going to be impossible to defeat, but I got my item, which is none other than the Chum Chum's mouth, and well, the power it causes. Let me see if I can find some creature here to show you guys. Look at this. And it defeated the pig with practically one hit. Okay, you might not understand what it is. This here is a mouth, correct? And what does a mouth have? Full of teeth. So this mouth shoots a tooth. It's kind of like this. It's pretty hard to see the tooth. I'll shoot several here so you can see. There, look, that over there is the tooth flying. I think you get it now, right? I'll shoot several there so you can see again. There's the tooth. Yep, it's a pixel art tooth, right? Because it's Minecraft. But since it shoots really fast, it's almost impossible to see it over there. Like all the others, I also created a habitat for him to live in. And look, the Chum habitat turned out really cool too. The colors matched really well, red and yellow to match him. Leave your rating down below for the model, for his power, and also for the habitat. Our circle of habitats here is already starting to look really beautiful. There are already 6 characters. And the good thing is that now only 5 more are left. The next one will be Bronn. Then we'll have Poppy, Lily, Bubby, and finally the prototype. So let's choose a mob to transform into Bronn. So let's go for Bronn. Since he's a dinosaur, I think it'd be cool to have a sniffer. But since I already used the sniffer, we'll go with the mushroom instead. So let's start making Bronn here. This here is his body. Since he's a dinosaur, yes, he would have matched really well with the sniffer, since the sniffer is kind of like a dinosaur. But since I already chose it, well, I'll add here his claws, which are dinosaur claws, like this. Now shrink this. I'll paint Bronn entirely red, since that's his color. I'll work on the texture part. Here below, he has what looks like his belly. These claw parts are blue, with some little details. Came out nicely. Up here, he also has these blue spots. Now select his leg and duplicate to the other side. Select these two and duplicate to the front. In Poppy Playtime 5, Bronn is injured. So I'll add here what looks like his stuffing. Since they're plush toys, there's this stuffing coming out of him, you know? I forgot the name. It's the Goudon, I think. Let me add his tail here and add this metal thing. He's also restrained in Pop 5, right? He can't even move. Poor Bronn. Finish his tail here. We waited so long for Bronn to appear, and when he does, he's all messed up. Poor thing. Add his eyes and eyebrow here. As I said, he's tied up, right? So add these details on the neck. As I said, in Pop 5, Bronn is injured. So standing still, I created this animation of him here, all stretched out on the ground, just like in the game. He can't even move. But when he's walking, I made the walking animation normally, because it would also be kind of cruel, right? In the game, he won't even walk. That's too sad. I at least made him walk here in Minecraft. And this here is kind of like the dinosaur island. You can tell it has a slightly more ancient vibe. The palm trees from the dinosaur era and some dinosaur eggs too. And this is where we'll defeat Bronn. Wow.
Man, that turned out really awesome. One of the best ones so far. There are the giant dinosaur eggs here, colored like Bronn. I can already see his health bar up there. And yeah, he's right there. Easy. Has he seen me already? I thought he hadn't seen me yet. Wow, man, there's so much dinosaur stuff here. All right, let's see if Bronn... Oh, he's fast. Okay, he's very, very, very fast. Hold on. Let's see if he has a lot of health too. Oh, 3 sword hits didn't take off much from what I can see, but it did take off my health, that's for sure. Wow, that hurt. Get away from me. Let me eat a little bone. I think I'll have to start using my items. The last item I got, where is it? Here, it was his tooth. Let's see if the tooth will help much. Oh, let me climb up this tree. Let's see how much damage the tooth does. Oh, man, it takes off very little, to be honest. It doesn't take much off. He's the one taking a lot off my health, man. What the heck? Get away from me, bro. I'll use this here. Take that. Oh, man, it's tricky because this thing throws me far, man. Get away. Take a laser, just to keep you stuck there for a bit. This here. The problem is that this always throws me a bit far. Ouch. Oh, okay. My health is running out. Hold on. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Take laser. Take this. Easy. Let me throw out these useless things. Eat another bone. Okay, his health is at half. I can see it now. All right, one more tooth. One more tooth. Let me throw a bunch of teeth. Wait, oh man, ouch. It's lagging my Minecraft. There are so many particles. Easy, look, his health is going down. Man, Bronn is done. Yeah, my PC is done too, but whatever.
I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go. I'm going to stay still. Keep clicking. Go, 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 go. Okay, this here is cool. And man, I'm destroying my mouse. My mouse is dying. Yes, man, it took persistence, but it worked. Man, I kept spamming this thing endlessly. I never stopped clicking. I think my mouse is already dead. But we got Bronn's foot. Wow. What does Bronn's foot do? Oh, wow. What the heck? Oh, no way. It summoned dinosaurs that are friendly. Oh, they don't attack me. Wow, he's heavy, huh? Oh, could you be a little lighter? My screen is shaking while you move. Well, let's test these dinosaur friends of mine later. Later, we'll test to see if they're good friends or not. And look at this. Bronn's habitat turned out really well. Man, I think so far this is my favorite. Yeah, because I'd only done the simpler ones, the wrong side out, but the color matched really well, the red and yellow. Look at this. And here I added this coral stuff because it looks like the cotton, the stuffing that comes out of Bronn when he's injured, spread everywhere. It's a map detail, but it matched the model. So in my opinion, Bronn came out really well here. Leave your rating below for Bronn's model, for the habitat, and also for his power, because now we're moving on to the next one, which in this case will be Poppy. But this one is going to be quick. I'll explain to you guys why. We just need to choose a mob to transform her, here on our mobs table. Okay, so let's see which mob lands for Poppy. To transform her and Snow Golem. Man, honestly, the Snow Golem doesn't match Poppy and the Snow Golem at all, but what can you do? The mob roulette chose it. I don't know if you guys remember, but 2 years ago I posted a video where I transformed the mobs from Poppy Playtime 3, and there I had already made Poppy, so I'm going to reuse her. Because the difference between that Poppy and the current one is that she's just broken. Since I already have the Poppy here, what I'm gonna do now is kind of destroy her. Because in this new chapter, she's kind of all messed up, right? So I'm literally going to damage her. I'll make scars here, like she's all beaten up. This part inside the eye, I'll paint black. Everything here in the corner. Here in the back, I'll add more frayed hair. And her outfit, I'll make dirty. I'll dirty it here, as if she's been through a lot. Make her completely dirty. And it's in this area that we're going to find Poppy. Well, one detail, I made her really weak. Her damage is slow, and she also doesn't have much health. Look at my sword hit. With about 4 or 5 hits, she'll already be down. I don't know if you guys noticed, but she's already kind of done. She's been through a lot in Pop 5, so she doesn't even have any strength left. Look at this, one more. If I throw one more of these at her, she'll be finished. Yeah, but since she's a good person in Poppy Playtime, I'll leave her alone. Man, I didn't do anything. She just disappeared in front of me. I swear it wasn't me. She was so weak. She literally just vanished in front of me. And this here is her item, the Pop's mask. Guys, I swear it wasn't me. Poor thing, she was already so fragile. Well, let's test Poppy's item too. I said this one was going to be quick, because it's a reuse, right? And here's the thing, the Pop's mask releases that catnap gas. Since we don't have catnap here, I decided to do this because it makes sense. So, let's say I want to hit that sheep. It's homing, so I don't need to aim at the sheep. If I aim up here, when I aim, the gas will swerve and attack over there. And then this will be around the sheep, dealing damage and blindness. It doesn't deal damage. It's not that strong of a power, because Poppy herself isn't that strong, but at least it blinds the creatures. I also created a habitat for Poppy, focused on red and blue colors to match her. And look man, it came out really cool. I know it's not, this Poppy here is reused from my video 2 years ago, but she looks different, right? Also because the Playtime model itself hasn't changed. Even though it's simple, leave a rating there for her habitat, for her model, and also for the item. And now let's move on to the next one. We're already almost at the end. First, just let me do this. I'll put away everything that doesn't make sense to keep here. I'll only keep our character powers in the inventory. These here from the wrong side out, but they're all the same. So I won't keep those. I'll keep my bones to eat when I'm hungry. And a few blocks. Done. Now our inventory is more organized. Only 3 more characters left. The last 3. And in my opinion, I think they're gonna be the 3 best ones. So, finally, let's go to Lily Love Braids. So let's go. Let's see which character lands for Lily Love Braids. And it's the witch. Man, I think the witch is gonna match really well because she's purple and Lily is purple. It'll look really cool. Let's start creating Lily's body here. Stretch, select the mesh, and duplicate. This here is the shirt part. She has a star on her chest and everything. Now stretch a cube here. 2 more details and stretch 1 more cube to start making the skirt. Up to here. Duplicate once more. And just keep duplicating until the complete skirt is formed. Now we're going to select this here. Duplicate, pull down, and come here to the scale and increase the scale of her skirt. More or less like this. There. It'll form like a big double skirt instead of just that small one. Now pull her leg, the stocking, the shoe, detail on the shoe, and the shoe itself. Select this leg and duplicate to the other side. Now the arm itself. Working on the fingers. Duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Select the entire arm and duplicate to the other side, the neck. And now the head, the ear. Select and duplicate the mouth, last eyebrow detail, and now the hair strands. I'm gonna grab this here and keep duplicating it all over her head until I make a really strange shape because she has a lot of hair. But this first part here will just be the strange details. Don't worry, I'll make the hair strands later. I'll keep duplicating here. They can be in random positions. It doesn't matter because it'll look cool afterward. Now that there are plenty, I'll add more hair strand details. I'll add one here and I'll start a strand. Duplicate this way once more. Pull this way, stretch down here. And I'm going to have to duplicate this until the entire hair strand is formed. There. That's what I was talking about. And then I'll do this with a few more strands and her hair will be done. And there she'll be in this tower in the middle of nowhere. Because it's like Rapunzel's tower, she has long hair. I think you guys get the Rapunzel idea, long hair. I hope so. I just don't know if it was a good idea to make the tower so tall. I'll have to keep climbing up here for a while. I can already see her health bar up there. It's a bar covered in hair, which makes sense, since this entire character is all about hair. Man, oh my god, it takes so long to climb this tower. Wow, crazy. Oops. What the heck? Wait, she exploded something here. Man, wait. Ah, cool. Yeah, so, man, what's this? Oh, wow. She releases some kind of... Yeah, it wasn't a good idea. There's not much space to fight up there and I'm out at sea. I think I'll destroy this tower. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Where's Lily? She's going to fall from up there at some point, isn't she? I hope so. Where is she? I didn't take any of her health at all, man. Man, where is she? Ah, she's right there. Let me try to hit her over there. Okay, she fell. I'll bring her down here. Since I can't fight up there, it's too cramped. Let me grab these blocks here and make something like this. A place for me to stand still here.
Ah, there she is. I'll destroy everything around her until there's no more tower, man. There, perfect. Now we can fight properly here in the center. All right, let's test this. Okay, looks like she's blind now. Oh, hold on. It's a good idea for me to test my prime here. Oh, she interrupted me. Wait, easy. Let me stop roughly here. And here I can test my prime. Go, come on. I hope your dinosaurs are strong enough to help me. There, done. The dinosaur has spawned. And now, if I attack Lily, will they attack? There, go, attack. Wow, man, he's really strong. He bit her and won't let go. Ah, I'll let them do the work. I'll just watch. Oh, poor thing. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I added an attack for her. When she deals damage, she kind of throws her hair to shoot hair spines. Look there. When the dinosaur attacks her, you'll see. It's like a hair strand breaking free. Man, this battle is completely insane. Now it's going to get more interesting. Go, hit her, get her. Man, that's exactly what I was talking about. When she hits me, look, she throws her hair forward. Yeah, good job, dinosaur. You're so awesome, man. I didn't actually want to hit my dinosaur. I only wanted to hit her. Take that, she's losing health. I know she's losing health because of the dinosaur. It'd be cool if he moved aside. He's doing all the work. I don't want to hit him. Okay, stay still, little one. There, she's almost out of health. Man, I don't want to kill my dinos, man. Easy. Okay, I'll leave most of the work to him. And defeated, thanks to the dino. Here's her item, Lily's hair. Oh, how cool. Wait, let me take off my armor. Wow, it wraps around my arm. Look at this. So cool, man. And the power is, that same power she was throwing at me. Wow, it's really powerful. It's like purple hair strands. Now I also need to build her habitat. Just let me store all these tower items we picked up there, unnecessarily. And so, what did you guys think? Leave a rating below for the model. I think this one here was one of the best models in the video for sure. Both the idle animation and the walking animation turned out really fluid, and the attack animation too. For me, it's definitely the best one so far. Leave your rating for the item and the habitat rating too. Finally, let's move on to the second to last, Bobby Chums. He's that bag that holds all the other wrong side ultimals. And then after that, I'm waiting for prototype 1006. Well then, let's see which mob we're gonna transform into the Chums, and it's gonna be the slime. All right, I think the slime matches him well. To make him, we'll start by adding a really big cube. Other cubes here at the corners, up here, and here on the sides. More corner details, and to smooth it out here too. With that, we formed a circle, a ball. We're going to paint this green, paint everything because he's a green ball. Then I'll add the texture details, which are shapes between circle and triangle, and start adding the tentacles. He's like an octopus, like this. Now select this here, and duplicate these tentacles across the entire body. And finally, his eyes. Perfect. And to find Chums, he'll be here on this island, okay? I can already see his bar up there. I'm not sure how strong he'll be, but I'll already use my powers. Man, the main ones. This one here that will bring me things. The mask isn't that great. The tooth and this other one. I'll already have everything separated for when I find him. There, all right, let's do the test. Oh man, hold on, no. He didn't do that. Obviously he did that, right? He's the bag man. He spawned his little friends. Man, that's so unfair. He has help and I don't. Actually, I also have a little help, right? Let me show him my help. Let me just defeat these little creatures of his first. Now you'll see the help I have, my dear friend. He's being unfair. He's really going for it. Look at how many creatures he spawned, man. All right, let me go somewhere calm so nobody hits me. Let's see who's strong now. Let me bring my dinosaurs to take care of these little creatures. All of them. Go take care of all of them. There, done. Now while my dinosaurs take care of all of them, I'll take care of the main one. Come here, Chum. Man, I had a feeling he's weak. His only power is these little creatures, man. What? What is that? Is he running away? Wow, my health is gone. Wow. Let me use my hair power. There, perfect. Take that. Go, dinosaur. Finish him off, man. Man, I love it when he bites him. Okay, I think the dinosaur's finished off all the helpers. Now it's just me and you, buddy, man. He jumps all weird. What's that? Wow, he deals a lot of damage. What? 3 hearts? Get away. Man, I can't hit him. He moves too fast. Wait, I have an idea. With this here. Yeah, with this, it's possible to hit him. Why do you move like a horse? Look at this. Wow. Man, my health. Wow. Hold on. Is this the right one? No, it's not dealing damage. Or is it? It is. It's dealing a little damage. But he's really hard to hit. Wait, let me throw some hair at him. Where's my dinosaur, man? Let me spawn another one. Look at the way he moves, man. It's all weird. Wait, let him attack me. When he attacks me, my dinosaur will help. Come on, attack me. Attack me. My health is in bad shape. Come, dinosaur, help me, man. Oh, the little creature is running away. No, you're coming back. Man, he deals so much damage. Go, dinosaur, get him, get him. Yeah, now we're talking, man. If it weren't for this dinosaur, man, I'll help with this here while the dinosaur keeps dragging him back and forth. Soon he'll be out of health. Go, take that. Yes, defeated. And I also got his item. Which is this? It's a ball just like that other one from Wrong Side Out. But the difference is that here it spawns these 3 little creatures, but they're mine. Look, if I come this way, they'll follow me. When I was fighting him, he spawns a bunch to fight me, but now I have my own. Besides having my dinosaurs, I'll have these little creatures too. So yeah, I'm going to be really well prepared for the prototype. And look how the habitat turned out for him. Also came out really cool. Don't forget to comment below your rating for the model, for the item, for the habitat, because we finally reached the very last one of all. Prototype 1006. I'm really excited to make him. Let's go to the roulette, and let's see what lands here for the prototype. I hope it's something strong and big, because to match him, the iron golem. All right, the iron golem is a good idea to match him. Well, let's start making the prototype. And I'll start here making this metal part he has. Up here, he has this detail and a slightly purple part. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it reminds me a little of Pug-a-Pillar. We know he's a mix of many things, right? So I'll keep duplicating here to make what looks like a plush toy here behind him. This motor part, one more here. Pull a cube here, goes here on top. Duplicate and pull here downward. This is kind of like, I don't know. It looks like a grenade he has on the sides. The corners, I'm going to select them, duplicate, pull over here, and rotate to also go on the other side of the body, because there are 2 on each side. It's looking like this. This is the back part because he has 2 on each side. Look, it's coming out like this. This here is the back part. Now add this here. Man, he has so many details. One more metal piece up here. A detail here, duplicate and pull to the side. One more small detail, duplicate and pull to the other side, rotate. And now a little light, pull a cube here in the middle. This here, a straw part here in front. Various pipes, I'm not exactly sure. And here it's like the ribs. Duplicate to the side and duplicate them multiple times across the entire body. In this case, here at the front. Now finally, I'll keep duplicating to make the arms first. This one from Mommy Long Legs. Just keep duplicating. Now her hand, add a finger and duplicate across the entire hand. Now stretch here below, one more arm, this time just duplicated once more, because now the arm is Huggy Wuggies. Add his hand, the finger, do the same thing with all of this, copy, duplicate to the side, just once, not twice, wait, and paint it pink to make Kissy Missy's hand. Man, it's really taking shape, but there's still a lot to do. Now his leg. Pull this way once more, the tips of the toes, well, the tips of the feet. And this is how his leg turned out, but I want to add one more detail. I want to add round parts. I create a sphere here. Now the body, duplicate here upward, stretch here on the side, once more, and pull a really big cube here. His tie, one more cube detail. Now the collar, the neck, another collar. On the other side, one more piece of the shirt collar, and another one in the corner. Now let's make the arm. One more cube, one more, and one more. This grouping of 4 cubes forms a triangle. Duplicate and pull downward and paint blue. Duplicate and pull downward and paint yellow. The arm wires. Duplicate the arm, rotate one more cube, one more. The start of the hand, finger, detail for the finger, duplicate the detail for the finger, and one more finger. Now duplicate the fingers across the entire hand, and now his head. Detail for the hat and a jester clown hat. Pull once more. And the small detail, select everything and duplicate in another color and in another color. And this is how the prototype finally turned out here inside Minecraft. I really liked his details. The feet came out really well. The animation of his claws moving slightly and gradually. Those round details I added on the claws came out really well too. And all that mechanical part on his back. And for those who want to see, this is how his walking animation turned out. It's very fluid. I really liked it a lot. He lifts each paw one at a time and walks forward. We'll find the prototype here in his factory. I can already see him here. I made him the strongest character in this video. He has 3 types of powers. The first is this one, which I think is the coolest. He jumps, throws me up into the air, and makes me fall back down. The animation for that power of his is certainly one of the best. The second is this catnap smoke that gives me a very strong poison and nausea too. And the third power of his, let's see if he'll release it now. He gives me a TP. He teleports me close to him, keeps me still. Get away, man. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Yeah, he's really strong.
Man, he gave me nausea and slowness. Damn, get away. He's really strong, but the power I like most is the one where he pulls me close and throws me far away. He creates a vortex beneath him, throws me up, I jump, fall, and die. I made him practically immortal. He has 2,000 health points. I'll spam bombs at him. Look at how much health the bomb took off. Are you seeing this? It took nothing off because he's practically immortal. He has 2,000 health. So I'll defeat him quickly here. Perfect. Defeated. And this here is his power. In this case, it's the prototype's leg. And if I throw this at someone, look at what happens. It generates a kind of purple tornado and just destroys someone, literally in one hit. I also created a habitat for the prototype. I defeated him quickly just so you guys could see the powers quickly, since this video is already getting a bit long. But let's be honest, this one here is definitely the best of the video. The best habitat, the best model, and the best power. Comment below which was your favorite and the ratings for each one of them.